How you doing, YouTube? As you can see, the motor has been removed, as well as the gas tank. We had multiple issues yesterday. This tractor, I think, is possessed. Anyways, replaced the ignition system, the entire ignition system, the coil, condenser, points, reset everything, glass beaded the magneto and the flywheel, and proceeded to electrocute myself because the ignition system runs hot now. It definitely had weak spark, but that did not fix the issue of the lack of power or spool up on the motor. It just doesn't spool up as fast as I would like, and it doesn't run strong at top RPM. Also, the gas tank decided to leak. The stupid what do you call those things? The glass bowl. That stupid thing started to leak. For some reason, started peeing fuel out the front of the carburetor, so the float for some reason didn't work anymore. So oh god, I had to pull the motor. I was ready to go get a firearm and just shoot this horse. But anyways, what we've done is pull the motor. The carburetor, I readjusted the float so it's back to 11/64. It was a little off, but not enough for me to figure that it would be, cause an issue, but obviously it did. Everything is still back on there. But I pulled a piston, and the bore looks real nice, but it is glazed. So I'm going to hone it. And I got a whole bunch of 10-over ring sets for these motors, so I'm just going to get a 10-over ring set, end gap it once I'm done honing, and then put it back on the piston. The interesting thing about this motor, it is a 1200, but it does not have a clearance rod. It has a standard like 900 series rod, which a clearance rod is that, like that, where the main bolts or the rod bolts are at an angle. These are straight. The piston looks real nice. There's no scuffing on the piston where it would slap the bore. The top of it's real nice. The ring set is worn. You can see that they're pretty shiny. The oil control ring doesn't really have any ridges on it. So with that, I guess it's time to, and there's the main cap. Everything came out real easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, because I don't want to screw around with everything in the motor, I'm going to hone it like this. I put a pair of vice grips to weigh the flywheel down. I've situated the crankshaft as such that the weights and stuff are not in the way. I don't want to get involved with pulling the crankshaft or the camshaft or all that stuff. All that is fine, I mean, the governor's adjusted real nice. The carburetor's adjusted real nice. The points are all 20 thousandths. I mean, everything is just dialed in when it comes to that. So I'm really not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of wood in there to protect the crank and the journal. And I'm just going to hone the block up and down just like everybody else. Clean the head surface. Clean the oil pan. Put the oil pan back on it. One thing is the head is still real nice and clean. It's soaked in gas because of the stupid carburetor and the valve. And then I got to move I noticed one thing. The pulley here is out a little too, in a little too far. So I need to readjust that and pull it out because the belts were running a little bit at an angle. And I think that's giving me a vibration. This one vibrates pretty good. And what I mean by vibrate is the control arm. It vibrates pretty good. I think because the pulley's the vari drive here is out of whack. It's binding up a little bit. This belt kind of goes in this direction. And also coming off the engine. So we need to straighten that out. I'll do that. I'll readjust and reshim the vari drive to get that straight. For the gas tank is where? The gas tank is over here. Sediment bowl, that's right. I'm sorry. The sediment bowl leaks like a sieve, so we need to fix that. As you can tell, I got a cup full of gas right there. But there you go. I'm going to work on this. I'm going to get this motor back together today. That's my goal. I might not be able to get it started. I might not have enough time today to do that, but the block's going to get honed, re-rung, put it back together, get everything back in the tractor, gas tank, motor, everything hooked up, ready to rock and roll. And then hopefully maybe tomorrow, I got 3 days off from work this week, so Wednesday or Thursday I might screw around with it, get it running, because there's a tractor show on Friday and Saturday where I'm located that I want to get this tractor to. I got somebody that might be hot and sweaty over it, so I really want to get this thing running cherry smooth and some mint. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to start honing. Later.